thank you, David, for asking me to speak, because David Flint is also a remarkable Australian. Also occupying a fertile field of ideas, and he always invigorates us in the presentation of those ideas. Drought-proofing Australia. If there's one aspect of public administration that highlights the incompetence and indifference of government, it must surely be water management over the last any number of years. And therefore, based on what we know of that period, it's hard to be optimistic about politicians getting the nation out of the mess that politicians have put us in. It is absolutely essential that the national government take responsibility for a national crisis. And it's taken us a long time to get to this point. John Howard, as Prime Minister, said that we're going to have to pay more for water, and by that he meant a price that reflects the cost of recovering, storing and replacing supplies of water, not just the cost of delivering it. Well, the public may well be prepared to pay more for water if they could be guaranteed supply. And that essentially applies to people in the bush. For example, there is a dishonest argument that we are a nation short of water. Every day you've got nearly 4 billion litres of water not used in the Ord River system in Western Australia. 4 billion litres every day, and the Fitzroy River system is 50 times greater than the Ord. Only 10% of Lake Argyle's water is used for the Ord irrigation system. 45 tonnes of water a second is pushed every day into the Timor Sea. 45 tonnes of water a second. 4 billion litres a day. Queensland. Go northeast of Queensland, 11 o'clock approximately on that map of Queensland. Northeast has 4 times the water of the Murray-Darling Basin. The total flow down the Murray-Darling Basin is less than 23,000 gigalitres. In the northeast coastal region of Queensland, 70,000 gigalitres flow into the sea. You have to wonder whether we haven't left our brains behind. A gigalitre is 1,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools. So northeast Queensland has 70,000 multiplied by 1,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools flowing into the ocean. The Gulf of Carpentaria, that's the northeast, this is going out west now, the Gulf of Carpentaria has 130,000 available gigalitres. 130,000 times 1,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools. You think of this. Or 400 billion litres of sewage. Most of it untreated, goes into the ocean just off the coast of Sydney every year. 400 billion litres. Remember one thing, we flush our toilet with the same water that we make our tea with. What a waste.